everyone, and today's video we'll have a look at the latest thunderstorm and also the upcoming weather for this week. This will be pretty much a live video as it is going out because everything really in this video will be on live, but I cannot really do a live stream just yet. So let's just get started with today's video. You can currently see there is a lot going on. We'll start with Scotland. You can see there is rain up into the north, down towards the south. You can see pretty much if we go anywhere on this map, these are basically all these showers. You do notice they aren't in a whole bunch. They are actually quite scattered around everywhere. That means that they aren't just a big group of it together, but they are actually quite mixed up. But here's a good example. You can see a lot of these are out to sea. A lot of these are just little blobs of rain. As I move down here into the England, this is where the real fun starts. You can see we got a rain band moving in towards the south there. This looks pretty heavy down towards the south there, moving down across England and Wales. We got another one that have just moving in. This is actually really heavy, and this is actually more of a bunch towards the south rather than a scattered what we get in the north. But still, we are getting pretty heavy rain for the south, and we'll continue into the evening and overnight. As we continue this, you can currently see basically we are on pretty much high risk of these thunderstorms basically for most parts of the county, especially this bunch of storms here across Southampton, Brighton and those kind of places as well. This actually extends out to sea. This again, I'll say the width is around 100 miles, so pretty stretched out with this, and we do expect this to move further inland as we head into July. Let's just continue that for a little bit more. If it loads, then that'll be great. But again, you can see that will load pretty much more, and as we head into and then look at this, it just crosses by England as we head into parts of around around 5 or 6, and then after that it does fade away gradually. Now again, another live picture. This is lightning. You see the time up here. If I zoom in for England, you can see here's the lightning count. How many lightning average per minute? We are currently averaging 5.4 per minute lightning strikes. For the north, it will be 0 as these storms are even there. You can see, again, these are a group of cells. These are actually related to the live radar, and every single one of these dots are thunder. Again, these have just set off. And look at this. Actually, if I zoom in more, you get around 75 lightning per minute for this cell right here. This is just developing right there. But still, if I zoom out, you can see again, these are the sound waves that are spreading out of it, these circle shape. And also, let's move on to what we have seen here. I can't actually click on this because it's going to give me something wrong. But we do have a 60% risk of storms down towards the south there. We are very rare and very grateful for storm chasers to see a 60% risk. And also, this line right here, this red line around it, circling SVR, that stands for severe. It means storms around that region will be generally severe with large hail, frequent lightning, and also possible flooding as well. But here the main concern is kind of really the precipitation it's going to bring, because we are getting persistent rain. But again, if I can't really zoom in this anymore, but here it is, around 60% chance of storm for the south, 60% barreling across parts of London, parts of the south, and parts of England as well. I would say actually this is pretty widespread. And also, Met Office has also issued a yellow thunderstorm warning in excess for today and also tomorrow morning. But again, I do not want to cover that in today's video because you can go on the website and actually see that. But the convective outlook from Hendry Outlook, this has been issued. This is the really, I would say, very similar. If you've been in the US, you do see a ranking something like this. but this is just been put into the UK. This is very self-explanatory. These are the grade 1 low isolated severe thunderstorms possible. 2 with yellow slight thunderstorms possible. Enhanced risk. 3 numerous scattered thunderstorms possible, or maybe very localized severe. Moderate widespread thunderstorm likely, perhaps turning severe in places, and severe thunderstorms likely with a nearly 100% chance we're going to see severe thunderstorms. Now, what is the highest one today? The highest one today was moderate. We got up to number 4, moderate. And this is for the south right here. This flat line toward extending from parts of Exeter all the way down to Southend-on-Sea. This is mean that if you are in that region, you are going to be caught in some pretty nasty thunderstorms. But moderate, after that, one below that will be enhanced risk. And enhanced risk means still it will be less likely than moderate, but it does say here severe thunderstorms possible, localized severe. No, sorry. Numerous scattered thunderstorm possible, localized severe. So even if you're in enhanced risk, it will still turn pretty damp today with the rain, and especially in the afternoon. Slight does mean scattered thunderstorms will be possible. This is basically one of the lower ranks. And moving on into a low, this is basically covering the whole UK, the whole British Isle, excluding parts of northern and eastern Scotland, and also parts of Northern Ireland as well. We will actually move on towards with the precipitation we'll see today. You can see as we head into Saturday, you can see it has weakened by the run slightly, but as we head into parts of the around 5-6 a.m., 5-6 p.m., you can see again that rain, that front does make its way towards the south and eventually does clashing with that thunder. It will be pretty damped for the next couple of days as the next system arrives. But again, the hair mist showers will continue as we head into Monday. You can see another complete washout towards the Midlands by another low pressure system. After that, we are seeing more signs of low pressure with this one wafting in milder air from the south. Again, thunderstorms could be possible and it could trigger another thunderstorm warning with that. The precipitation rate, again, this is pretty alarming for me already. You can see the red showing around 5 to 10, even 20 centimeters of rain min per hour. But the thing is, this is persistent rain for the south, but for the north it is scattered. And by persistent rain, you might think persistent rain in, I don't know, winter, which is pretty much not even that good. But this is not. This is persistent thunderstorm rain, and it means persistent thunderstorm rain. You're under a big cumulonimbus cloud, and once you're under that, you will be you will be met with a lot of lightning strikes, a lot of rain, and maybe localized flooding if you get hit by that. But all in all, you can see this red bunch heading towards around that Luton area will impact parts of the southwest, southeast especially, and as thus move away and clears on into Sunday. Now moving on into the Rome run. We have seen higher Cape than what we anticipated, obviously, from yesterday's video. Around 2,700 joules per kilogram to be precise, 2,689 joules per kilogram. Now, these are very localized digits, and it's a very, very precise run. But I would say for parts of the exposed spots, it will be around 1,000. Generalized, it will be around only 1,000 to 500. But if you're really in those hot spots, you can really be up with those thunderstorms, especially if you've got that amount of joules per kilogram. But just saying, generally in that thunderstorm region, you still have got really around 100 to 500 joules per kilogram as indicated on the map here. Now let's move on towards the now let's go back on towards the chart. You can see, let's go on to tomorrow. You can see tomorrow is actually a calmer day. Let's go back to here. Tomorrow we have got a calmer day, but then again, these streaks of showers will continue. It will be a little bit lighter, but again, still on Sunday, it will be that Cape level generalized around 2,577 joules per kilogram, localized, but generally for 1,500. That doesn't mean no storms will develop. That still could mean isolated pockets of thunderstorms could develop elsewhere. So that's basically your weather forecast. Thank you for watching, and until the next time, goodbye.